if anybody shows up here. But tonight we are going to be breaking down my approach to dominating in Arena and specifically testing my new defensive scheme. You guys have been asking for the scheme, so what better way than to do a live stream with the scheme that I've kind of done a first draft at, seeing how it does in actual games, seeing if we can get up pretty high into the Arena Hall of Fame. And yeah, we'll go from there and see how it goes. What's up, Noah? Welcome to the stream, my man. We are going to be on that Arena grind today, testing out. What's up, Pick 6? What's up, Skiats? Yeah, you guys got it. So I've been working on a defensive game plan, and what better way to put it to the test than hop in and do some Arena grinding. It did get a stop in League versus League today. I will be doing my my League versus League drives as well. Just going to burn some of the stamina really quickly here. And once we burn the stamina, we will go ahead and move forward with, you know, some arena play and see if we can get something good going out of this scheme. It's primarily cover 3 zone is kind of the bulk of what you'll see in the scheme, which I will go over it after it's successful. What's up, ZJ? Yeah, Pick 6, I am back with BOB. Where else would I be? If I'm going to play the game, I'm going to play the game in the league that I started, man. Where else would I go, you know? Getting a weird... Is that... my green screen acted up? Yeah, I'm sorry, it's bugging me, man. That tiny little little weirdness over my head. Trying to figure out what it is.
Do you want me to make the bed?
No, hon, will you just hit the overhead light? I think it's reflecting a little weird. So, oh hey, Skiats, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know if I'm playing competitive this year. I'm probably going to be pretty casual, if I'm being honest. I'm going to save some of that stamina in case we need it. Let me see if there's anything here. Do I need to waste any stamina? Can I auto it? Nope, didn't do it the first time. Let me just, we'll just do this one, let a few more people come in to the stream, and then we are going to hop into Arena. Yeah, Brett, I mean, I'm not going to play at the competitive level where I'm like spending hours a day playing the game. I just don't have time for it. But yeah, I'll show you guys my team. I'll show you the scheme that I'm kind of working on. So we'll see what comes up with it, guys. But today it's going to be kind of old school. Just grinding that Arena. Breaking down plays, and yeah, just should be classic what you used to see on the channel. What's up, Junior? Welcome, man. So I think we are good. We are not going to be watching ads during this, nor opening packs. Of course, you're going to make me do a whole bunch of stuff here, and then we're going to hop into Arena. So we'll show off the team first. We'll open all that later. And some people wanted to see the team. So we will take a look at the team as we go into Arena, because we will lock the team in. And we will go from there. Yeah, it's been a while, Junior. It's been a while for sure, man. So here we go. We're going to kick it off here. And this is the team, guys. So, so far in the new promo, I did pick up LaShawn McCoy. I was looking for a decent halfback to put in the fullback slot that has some decent catch stats. I did pick up the 80 overall Gronk. I'm kind of rocking between McCoy and Gronk, like a Buccaneer offense. Yeah, it takes so much time and money. And then on the defense, still working on the defense. I think I'm working towards the middle linebacker to kind of beef up the squad a little bit there. But 78 offense, 76 defense. And yeah, it should be plenty to kick some butt in Arena. So let's go ahead and hop into some games, man. We'll break down some plays. The overall approach of this game plan is a bend but don't break. So it should be pretty hard for them to get like big single plays. How did I get that Gronk? I got that Gronk by getting like 44,000 hype points in the new promo. It gave me like a select pack. Gronk was in there, and I was like, ooh, an 80 overall Gronk. I'll take it. So yeah, so for Arena, you know, I basically try to just get a quick score. So I'll usually try like one pass play and then go to like LVL grind strategy. Unless we can do something like sick like this. Oh, couldn't quite make it. Yeah, dude, I'm going to be honest, Brett. Like, if the Bucks don't win the Super Bowl this year, it's a disappointment. So I'm going to go out with PA slot crosses. This is how I usually will start Arena, is to just get one good passing play to try to go, to try to go big. And then if that doesn't work, which it didn't there, the coverage was just not there, head to the ground and basically just focus on getting the 24 points, right? Like, so I try to get a quick score each drive in case it comes down to score. But if I don't get the score right away, then what I'm basically going to be doing is, just trying to get a stop. At the end of the day, if I can't score quickly, it's all about just being consistent and letting them drop a drive when we don't. Oof, just get slammed, man. Rate is cheap. Yeah, I mean, speed, there's more to it than speed, if I'm being honest. Like, speed's important, but it's not, like, the only thing that matters, right? I'd rather have somebody that trucks. Like, I've seen if they have high truck and, like, strength and stuff like that, they tend to fall forward more often. And we get that win. What's up, Shamar? Welcome, man. We are just testing out the new zone scheme. If it does well and my grind tonight is easy, it will be released as the first public scheme that I put out for Madden Mobile 21. Yeah, hello. I don't pass the ball often because of the fact that Lamar is straight doo-doo in this game. Like, so many times overthrowing, like right there, Y should be open, like, and he barely caught it. Yeah, I mean, look, at the way the Bucs are playing this offseason, it's Super Bowl or nothing, man. Like, if they don't win the Super Bowl, like, just look at everything they've put into the team as far as, like, buying players that should make them well. I am using West Coast and Arians. Main reason that I have Bruce Arians is just for Texas. This is just like such a good play. I mean, just look at that. Oof, LaShawn McCoy got laid out, man. Yeah, I mean, passing the ball is just so risky, man. Like, every time I pass the ball in like a clutch situation where I really need my quarterback to do something effective, like, they always overthrow the ball. They always just do things that, like, in league versus league, I basically would prefer to never, ever pass the ball. At least at this point in the game, right? Oh, short. I hope I don't lose it by 2. Oh, no. I've already got a pick 6. Hey, so pick 6 or a fumble 6 on the very first set of drives here in Arena. So that's a promising sign for the defensive strategy. I mean, I can't really ask for a better first impression, right? Yeah, I mean, it's fine to throw outside of LVL. It's just LVL is so high stakes when you're playing in a competitive league that you just can't risk like random overthrows costing you a drive. Like, it's just, yeah, don't run backwards. Like, yeah, just don't run backwards. That was really stupid of me. I mean, thankfully, I think I won it considering the guy threw a pick 6, but yeah, so I'm going to show the defensive strategy, but I want to show it working before I do that. And I don't want to, like, completely ruin the video by fully going over all of it, because then, like, what's the point of the video? But since you guys are here for the live stream, we'll absolutely go through it, and I'll give you my thought process on why I set it up the way I set it up. Because, at the end of the day, like, you have to kind of like theory craft the strategy out the gate, and then the only way to like really know if it's working is to test it, right? Oh, look at that. That's all right. I think we're still gonna win it. You got Rhodes and Young. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do the same. Either that, or I'm just gonna like use the badges to like stock up on a crap ton of stamina to like grind something else. So there we go. Let's take a look. Will it let us take a look at the film? We will open all this stuff later. Let's see if it takes a look at the film. Let's look at the play-by-play. Yeah, play action on fourth when you're facing a blitz. Probably not a good idea. Pick 6 off 3 double sky. And yeah, I mean, just he's trying to pass against a soft zone, and that's just not the way to beat this. That's just not the way to beat this strategy. So I'll take a look at it real quick. We'll take a look at the strategy. I don't like how they changed it to the point where you can't like look at the favorites anymore. Yeah, so you'll see I didn't pick any man coverage plays in the entire scheme. So on first down, essentially what I'm looking at is edge blitzes because the thought process being people tend to run things like toss, little outside runs. So I'm going to throw in something like 3 double sky. Then I've got overload 3 press, saw 3 bluff, will fire 3 seam. That's what I'm running on first down. And essentially you'll see, I mean, it's basically bend but don't break. I've got basically cover 3 across the gate, combination of just blitzes and coverage. And you'll see that that's going to be pretty consistent throughout all of the schemes or of all of the situations. There's a few changes, right? Like second and short. Again, second down, I'm trying to stop the big home run plays. Similar, you're going to see blitzes coming from both sides and just a lot of coverage in the scheme. Mice scrape 3 press, nickel blitz 2 is one where I do bend from the cover 3 mandate. It's just a really good play. And then in long, again, got some blitzes like 3 double sky. And just a whole lot of cover 3. Again, that's kind of what we're looking at. I want to get a few more games in, but hopefully that gives you an idea of kind of the overall approach I'm taking, right? Is a bend but don't break sort of thing. Basically, the thought process being make them take a lot of plays, right? The more plays they take, the more opportunity for them to either make a mistake or for EA to screw them with some like random RNG that just drops it out for them. So here we go. Here we got a little bit of a punch up. They're going to beat me in power as well as overall. So this is going to be a real test for the defense and see if it actually gets some stops for us. I'm just going to let that bounce. He's got a high overall, so I'm not going to risk the fumble on it. Again, I tend to take a strike with PA slot crosses every single time. If you get cover 2, you can usually split the middle there and take it to the house. Here we got man. And we'll take that one to the house. And that right there, yes, absolutely. So the thing is, I've said it before, like when I make a defensive scheme, I like to test it, right? Like I don't want to just put something out there just to put something out there. So that's what we're doing tonight, right? We're testing it tonight, seeing if we get some stops, and if it's successful and it gets a whole bunch of stops. Yeah, I mean, CJ, the general way you beat a cover 3 scheme, the way that mine is like with a bunch of like little short drag routes and things like that, which I'm fine with in an arena situation, because in arena, it usually, like all things equal, like when you've got 2 good players, a lot of times it'll come down to time. And if I can come up with a scheme that requires them to like spend a lot of time and a lot of plays moving the ball down the field, that's a pretty big win, right? So that's why, I got a pretty quick score on drive number 1. So since the speed was in on drive number 1, I'm really just going to try and run the rock, be really safe, and try to make sure that I can win it based on score, since since this one's there. Yeah, I mean, just dumping it off to the running back. Anytime you're playing a soft zone like this scheme is, like it's just safe plays. Dumping it off to the running back, dumping it off to a drag route, somebody in the flat. That's the way you beat the scheme. But the thought process being, like, in Arena, if it's going to come down to a tiebreaker that's time, if I make him call a whole bunch... yeah, I'm using West Coast, and I'm using Bruce Arians as my coach. So here we go. Little dump off to the drag route. Oof, and just get leveled, man. Absolutely leveled. So 3rd and 2, we will just go with a fullback dive here. And I mean, we could go with X follow. X follow is a great play. I did it in like the West Coast play breakdown as far as like why the play is so good. And I mean, that's one of them. I saw the safety who was in the middle blitz forward, and the other guy was in kind of a yellow zone, so there was literally nobody over the top to even attempt to stop that there. We'll hit the Y receiver there. Get 8 on the drive. All right, he got 8 on one drive. I don't know if he's taken 1 or 2. That's where that 2-point comes down, guys. We're going to let that bounce. What do you mean, why did they take toss away? You mean as a 2-point play? Probably because it was overpowered. I mean, let's just be honest. It was really overpowered. Gonna go middle slant here. And hit the slant. Yeah, CJ, that I hit that one like off of the normal because he got tied up. And I basically, for that one, I just look like when he's running on that slant route, I just look for like a hole between the zones, right? Like right there. I'm going to go to the drag route and just dump it off. Yeah, the West Coast toss. This one right here. It's still in the playbook, like, for a regular play. Let's go with Texas here. And we get the first down. What's that, Cam? What do you mean? Oh, the camera angle I'm using is coordinator view. And yes, I am using an Xbox controller. It's just easier. I mean, I can play without an Xbox controller. It's more comfortable to use a controller, if I'm being honest. And with the right, all right, so I'm using West Coast. Yeah, I mean, I have no idea why they removed plays, man. I have no idea why they removed plays. They're EA. They remove plays because they feel like it. Really, 4th and inches? We'll be cheesy and middle slanted again. And, well, hey, don't miss me. I'm here, Jose. Did I just hit 14K subs? I think I hit 14K subs again. Like, I had 15K, and then, like, I lost a bunch when I quit. And some came back when I came back. So, how you set the controller up? It's just an Xbox controller, so it's basically just Bluetooth. You just do a Bluetooth pairing between your controller and your phone, and then you're good to go. I actually did a video on it like last year, specifically going over exactly how you do the pairing, and it's the same this year. Just, you know, I mean, it's boring play style, right? Like, it's boring to just run the ball. But at the end of the day, if I'm trying to get stops based on my scheme being superior, like, I'm okay with it. Like, I just have to be consistent. Oh, boy, only 20 points. Definitely leaving it open for this guy. We'll see if we get a stop or not. All right, we get a win. And that was a punch up, guys. I mean, you saw it was my 76 going up against an 81, and he had a power advantage. So we'll open all these packs later. And let's take a look at how the scheme did, right? So we're going to look into the history and take a look at the play-by-play. And here he can't come out, just a little Blast X Alert spam. Nice easy touchdown for him. I get a big fast one there. And yeah, Saw 3 Bluff coming through with an interception. I got a pick in LVL with Saw 3 Bluff today. Will Fire 3 Seam. Yeah, so 2 interceptions. 2 interceptions, guys. And that right there is why you run the ball in league versus league. But hey, so far we're 2-0. And so far the scheme is doing what it's supposed to. So we'll see how many games we can get in there. Yeah, the animations are pretty cool. They're definitely pretty cool with how they like unlock them and let you kind of come out there. It's funny. It's not exactly what I was pitching like 2 years ago, but it's not that far off. You know, I'd rather see like celebrations like on the field, like when you get a sack. You know, like say I get stuffed or like in the backfield or sacked. Like if the defender actually like started dancing on the field, I think that would be a little bit cooler. But oh, look at this, over the top. I am using West Coast. And since we're going to try and rely on the scheme, I'm not going to like go for super speed every time. I mean, it's nice when you can just get a really quick big touchdown. You can't, yeah, dude, I don't know, man. I'm not tech support, unfortunately. PA slot. Yeah, dude, I know, hello. Wouldn't that be awesome, though? If, like, you could set it up where you have your own sack dance, so, like, right after you get a sack, your guy would go out there and, like, basically, like, flex on him. I don't know. I think that would be a way cooler way to implement it. Gonna make me work for it at the end zone. We'll take a break from Arena and do some League versus League drives live as well. I haven't done my drives yet today. So we won a decent match yesterday against like number 27. But for now, we're just testing the scheme, man. Move it out of the way. Man, I moved just in time. Yeah, this is coordinator view. Coordinator view camera angle. It gives you that kind of like overhead. I like it better. I feel like you can see the routes developing a little better. I'll do some pass plays. For now, I'm just trying to play smart, right? Like passing is okay, and I will do some passes. But at the end of the day, like right now, I'm testing a defensive scheme. So there's nothing better than to just play to win, right? Like, and see, is this a scheme that if you play smart and play consistently, can you keep it, you know, keep the scheme holding back your opponent, right? Like that's what it all comes down to. I mean, so I do a couple of passes, right? Like I'll run middle slant here. Oh, look at this. Nice easy drag route that's going to take that to the house. Yeah, man, that's what it is. I don't trust Lamar, man. I only have the 79 gold Lamar, so I really don't trust him throwing the ball deep. Like, on these little, like, slant and drag routes, like, I'm okay with him there. He tends to be somewhat decent for those. But when it comes to, like, trying to thread the needle on, like, a 30 or 40-yard pass, like, he just doesn't throw dots, man. He just doesn't. And I can't expect him to, right? Like, it's a free quarterback that you get right out the gate. You can't really expect too much from it, right? Oh, look at this, cover 2. So if we hit him, nice, easy. I mean, that's about right there. Like, that crossing route on PA slot crosses, that's about as deep as I will trust Lamar to throw the ball. I won't throw the ball. Yeah, even with the 83, sometimes it's way off, right? Like, I don't like trusting Lamar to throw the ball any deeper than that. Like, and too many times, even trying it, your wide receivers. I haven't had any wide receiver fumbles, although I did have a kick return fumble, which was like insanely frustrating when it happened in League versus League. Yeah, I mean, he does. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. David, like he's a 79 gold. Like let's just be real about what it is, right? Like you can't expect him to throw dots like it's the end of the year. Oh, come on. I'm going to use this coach play. It's very, very similar. See if we can grab some of it back. Let's go with X follow here. That's one thing I don't like. No, we're not. I'm not liking this, but there we go. Let's go, Gronk. Hopefully we see a whole bunch of that when we get some real football. And we're in. Yeah, I mean, it's a video game, so you're going to get those RNG ones where basically just the roll is an interception, so you have no choice but to deal with an interception. But yeah, QBs do suck this year, at least for right now. So we won that one. He only put up 6. We'll see. Oof. He only put up 6, period. So far, granted, we're still in the low part of it, but I mean, it's hard to argue with how the scheme's doing, right? Like, it's hard to argue with this, at least from an arena standpoint, right? So what happens here? He's moving it along. A couple conversions and play action on 4th down, which is just... That's where he got his 6. PA boot over. He actually did get a big strike. And yeah, apparently he didn't learn his lesson and kept on running play action on 4th. Should you build a team right now? Yeah, I mean, if you want to. Honestly, it's pretty easy to build a team this year. I've been playing like really, really casually. And I mean, my team's not great by any means. But it's not awful. And based on the fact that, all right, so this one I've got an advantage. I fully expect this one to be a nice, easy win. But so far we're 3-0 and nobody's put up more than 8 points on the scheme, which is let's go, baby. Let's go with a kick return touchdown. You got 2.5 mil? Yeah, I got close to $1 mil with like minimal playing. Oh, there we go. You threw it right to the other guy. What's up, Marie? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's nice to get that big kick return, but then Lamar being... Well, I guess we'll return another one since we did so well on the last one. No such luck repeating it. We'll try a big strike with PA slot crosses. See if we can get something there. And... not getting any big plays off of it, but... Alright, there we go. There's the big play that we were looking for. There it is. Like that's kind of been my approach whenever I do pass, is take like short, easy passes and then just try to get some yards after the catch. Boy, dropped 2 2-point conversions already. Let's hope the defensive scheme comes in clutch and gets us some stops. We'll return this one as well. Made one guy miss. Cover 4, so we're going to throw it quickly, and I will take that. Against cover 4, a lot of times that can be an incompletion. Another cover 4, so we're going to throw it quickly again. Going for Cooks. In what promo? Where is Cooks? I'm using middle slant for my 2-point play. Other than that, just basically working my way through the West Coast run playbook. Really. Let's fullback dive it and just keep the chains moving. And from here, it should be a nice, easy score. And hopefully the defense does what it's supposed to and gets us a stop. By the way, we'll talk. I guess we'll talk a little bit about boosts after this set of drives as well, and kind of go over my philosophy on boosts. Best keep, man. It's too early. I've really only played a little bit. So let's see. That one's still going on. He scored on his first drive. So it's not going to show me the history. So let's talk boosts, right? We're going to talk boosts because you've got offensive boosts and defensive boosts. So just for you guys, since you're here streaming, I haven't really done a video on it. But when you check the league store, right, like your league one, like the league points are capped out at 50,000, right? Like I read that somewhere that they're capped out at 50,000. So I've got like 17,000. The tablets and the battery packs are what you want to buy. Like go all the way up to 5 on there. You're going to have a flow of these coming in as your league does challenges and as people spend money and things like that. And the reality is the way they did the boosts this year under this stat boost section, like in order to get your way up to the whole lineup boost, right? Where you got a boost either for your lineup or against their lineup, you're going to have to go in and upgrade all of the group stats to level 2. So you've got a whole bunch of things here. Like I've had to level all of these up, level all of these up in order to get these group ones. And I've chosen to use a couple. One, I've taken a league versus league approach, right? So knowing how top leagues play, it's going to be run heavy. All of the top leagues are going to be run heavy because it's a smart way to play, right? So I've gone with the offensive guard, offensive tackle, and center power blocking dropping, right? So it's going to drop their pass block, drop their run block for their entire offensive line. And in fact, I'm going to go ahead and level it up because I'm in here, and that's one that I use. So that's one of the boosts that I use. But make sure you're keeping that flow of these things. Every time the league store resets, like I buy a few of these things, like the gems and whatnot, but the tablets and the battery packs, that's what you're going to use to get your boosts up. And the way I've chosen to go with boosts for this year is to basically work my way up. So I'm basically using the 2 big ones, which I've got. I need 5 more power to activate my final one. But essentially, I'm basically bringing down the stats of their offensive line, and then I'm bringing up the stats of my front 7, right? So like the whole thing is I know that in competitive league versus league, it's going to be run first. So anything I can do to boot, to improve my defense's opportunity of getting a stop is critical, right? Because I can control my offense. I can't control my defense. It's just reliant. So here, we still have to wait 3 minutes for this guy. I'm just going to purchase some more stamina so we can move into a different game. And use the stamina here. But so far, people seem to be struggling with the scheme. And we'll do some league versus league. I have to look up who my target is and who I have to drive on. So maybe we'll take, after this arena break, we'll do some live league versus league. Let's see what we get from there. So here, we're going up against an 82 with a massive power boost. So this should be a good challenge. This guy should, if anybody's going to break this scheme first, this guy seems to have the best opportunity based on his stats. I'm going to let it bounce. I'm not going to try anything crazy there. And since he is Significantly higher overall. I'm going to play this really, really, really safe with just a whole lot of running. Your Hall of Fame in Overdrive? Yeah, man. I don't have it in me to play Overdrive, dude. So I saw everybody coming from the left side of the screen there, so that's why I made that decision to kind of cut it to the right. Here we'll go with stretch, cut it back up, and we pick up the first. So I'm just basically cycling through all of the different run plays in the West Coast playbook. Same thing I talked about like when I did the best plays in the West Coast playbook. Like it really is just run the ball, run the ball, run the ball, right? Yeah, I mean it's definitely a few hours of grinding. Oof, look at that, man. Sacked before he could hand the ball off. And an overthrow by Lamar on... Let's try middle slant again. There we go. Thankfully, it was still a bit of an overthrow, but we managed to save it. So I'm not going to complain. And Fournette falling forward. Well, welcome back. Bro, it does, Adam, it is like the Bronze Bowl. Like every league versus league nowadays is just like the Bronze Bowl. So here we go, 3rd and 6. This is passing territory. And we're going to break out Texas. If we see cover 2, we'll have a nice easy strike to the tight end. If it's not cover 2, we're probably going to go on that angle route to the fullback. Here we go, look at that. Oh, we're going to go to the fullback. It was cover 2, but the guy was playing a deep zone, like up the middle. And I just didn't like what I saw. Let's go with a little pass. See if we can go a little tight end out route here to hit Gronk. Nope. And I fat fingered that one. Or I guess just hit the wrong button. What are we facing? 3rd and 6. We'll be cheesy. We still have one more use of middle slant, so why not use it? And we're in for an easy touchdown. I mean, middle slant is still, like, it's been nerfed at the goal line. Hang on a second. Let's turn that brightness up. Turn that brightness up so I can see it. It's getting dark in here. Come on, Lamar. Yeah, I'm using the controller. It's just easier, man. And let it bounce. All right, so he got 8. It's going to come down to the defense getting a stop if we're going to win this one. If I can continue to execute. There we go. I'll take a positive yard out of that. Probably going to cut back. Sets up 3rd and 4. Yeah, Brendan, it was close, man. I didn't see the end. Couldn't make him miss. Cam does the same thing and he's worth $1 million coins. And we'll fullback dive it here. Like, again, it's a super boring play style. Hey, what's up, Athletic? Thank you so much for the raid. What's up, Madden Mobile Plays? KBG, what's up? Thanks for raiding, man. And we're just grinding arena, testing out the first defensive scheme. And my controller doesn't want to snap it. So we're going to touch controls. And we will worry about the controller, I guess, now. Yo, that's so weird. That's so weird. All right, it looks like we're going to go to touch, and I may have to, like, crash, like, force close the game and bring it back up to get the controller working. So 3rd and 8. It's a little long for middle slant, so we will go Texas here. And there's that seam route, guys. I've been talking about it for a while. Haven't had a chance to hit it yet until right there. You quick sold Dan Marino. That is real hate right there if you did that, man. That is real hate. We'll go Sting here. And get sacked before we can hand it off. Let's go middle slant here. See if we can just hit a nice little drag route. Nothing, man. Let's go fullback slant in. Oh, come on. All right, it's 4th and goal. We're going to use our final middle slant here. Oh, come on. All right, we lost this one. Let's see if the defense gets a stop, though. Or if he puts up a perfect 24. Oof, just got laid out, man. Can't win them all. I mean, this guy had like 1,000 power on me almost, so, and like 5 overall. I can't expect to win them all as much as I would want to. Dude, look at Leonard Fournette. I didn't use tight end angle. No, I haven't used it yet. I'll run it now if you want to see it. I mean, it's got a drag route that should be pretty easy. Dude, the Bucks, Adam, the Bucks this year, if they don't win the Super Bowl, it's a disappointment. Like, as much as they've spent bringing in big names. What's up, Joshua? Welcome, man. This doesn't really matter unless this guy gives like a pick 6 or something. Oh, look at that Lamar throw. Hey, man. All right, so we put up 22. Let's take a look at the play-by-play. Oh, that's a little lucky on that Hail Mary. Why you would call back-to-back Hail Mary at 3rd and 6. Hey, Adam, how would you judge that play calling? I get that it worked. Hail Mary? Ugh. Just hate to see it, man. But even there, like, he was working for it. All right, so we finally took a loss, which I can deal with. Yeah, dude, that's why I don't throw it, Joshua. That's why I don't throw it. So let me try and crash the game and see if I can get my controller to work. So let's crash, get rid of that, crash the game, reopen it, bring it back. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you have a quarterback that actually is competent enough to throw the ball. So let's do our league drives, right? Like, I haven't done my league drives yet. A little over 9 hours left. Let me see who I'm supposed to go up against. Got to check my other phone here. I mean, even with Hail Mary, you still have to make the reads if you want to use it effectively. All right, so I'm going up against Wee Ferez or something like that. This should be What's up, Chucky? Welcome, man. Still recommend the 71 for 9K sniping filter, man. I don't really do filters. especially not this year, right? Like I haven't really been doing filters at all this year. Yeah, what do you want to bet, Adam? If they don't make the playoffs, it's because COVID cancels the NFL season. Yeah, I mean, if you've got an 86 Brady, I would hope so. I've got a 79 Lamar, so I am not even bothering trying deep passes or anything like that. 3rd and 5, it's a perfect middle slant situation. I didn't like the read. It's fullback dive it. No! How did I drop a drive on a freaking 74 overall? And it's a good thing it's a gimme match. I'll tell you what, Adam. Why don't we make it a little more fun? How about who has a better record, the Bucks or the Vikings? I mean, we could do playoffs if you want, but then it's only involving my team and not yours. Why haven't I upgraded Lamar? I just haven't had time to go through the second Master Series yet. Yeah, it was rough. Yeah, I mean, I kind of did. I just didn't quite get the first down. I made the decision to scramble late. If I would have scrambled earlier, it would have been a non-issue. Let's go stretch here. Let's try this again. All right. Thankfully, Lamar didn't do anything stupid this time. Anytime I throw it in league versus league, like my heart skips a beat a little bit. Oh, that's what I'll tell you what, Adam. Then let's go straight with it. Yeah, you're right. We don't want to handicap it by including the Vikings because they're the Vikings. So, yeah, Bucks. You say the Bucks won't make the playoffs. I say they will. And just because fullback dive triggered me last time, and I dropped the drive off of it, I'm going to use it for the touchdown. But yeah, Adam, you throw it out there, man. I'm sure you'll come up with something creative before this stream ends. Oh man, I still can't believe I freaking dropped that fullback dive. Got caught on my own freaking offensive lineman. Yeah, so chat, what should Adam and I bet? Adam thinks the Bucks will not make the playoffs. I think they will. So what should the bet be, guys? You'll never get any tattoo ever. He had to throw that one out there. What if I would get a tattoo that said systematic front or systematic effects? Did I really just... I already had the first down. Yeah, see the hot pepper challenges wouldn't be fair to Adam though, because I'm used to eating that kind of stuff, right? Like, I mean, it really wouldn't be fair to Adam. I mean, if Adam wants to do it, I'm I'm game. Seriously? And I've already used fullback dive. So the AI will probably be annoying. So I'm going to middle slant it. There it is. Yeah, no, that's... double the... So what do you think, Adam? You want to put a Carolina Reaper to my... Let's make it interesting. If Adam loses, he eats 1 Carolina Reaper. If I lose, I have to eat 5 Carolina Reapers. And there'll be a YouTube video of either one of them since we both have channels. All right, let's get back to testing the scheme in Arena. Shamar's out here giving a try on the defense. Got to help out the homies. And let's get back to that Arena game. Yeah, TM, like that, we're not doing that kind of stuff. Like that's stupid. You're a wuss for spice. Yeah, I didn't think you would want to go for that one. I got an idea. Hey, Adam. Here's one. How about the loser has to burn their team's jersey? So if my Bucks lose, or if my Bucks don't make the playoffs, I'll have to burn my Bucks jersey. My favorite Bucks jersey, and if the Bucks do not in fact fail to make the playoffs and they do make the playoffs, you got to burn your Vikings jersey. Honestly, if the Bucks don't make the playoffs, I'll probably want to burn my Bucks jersey anyway, but a bet would ensure that I actually did it. Hey dude, you wanted a bet that would have to sting, bro. I'm talking like my actual like named CHF jersey too. Like I'd burn it if they don't make the playoffs. If that's a bet you'd want to make. All right, so if we get nothing better, we will have to burn our favorite jersey, which somehow to me just seems like a win for Nike. That got cut off, so we'll go with a little slot crosses. See if we can get something here. Ooh, cover 2. And, of course, just an awful throw. So no opportunity to make yak. Cut that one back. There it is. Y'all witnessed it. I guess that's the bet unless anybody comes up with something better. just fullback dive it in from here. Ooh. Ooh, Adam, that would hurt. A brand new one to buy just to burn. Yeah, so 416 bricks. I would think that someone from the league will probably be here. If not, like, leave a comment on one of my videos so I can direct the recruiting person on how to get in touch with you. We'll just let that bounce. Yeah, it's a win-win for you, Shamar, right? Cover 4, so going to throw it early. So, Shamar, since you're in the NFC South, do you think the Bucs are going to make the playoffs? Let's just get your opinion as a Saints fan. Bro, I can throw a more accurate pass than that. Me, like Mike, the dude, I could throw a more accurate pass than that. And this is supposed to be an NFL player? Cover 2, but he was jammed. And a little diving catch. I would just love, like, Lamar to deliver a dot on one of those so that I could actually make something. Oh, come on. Oh, almost caught it. Probably, but it's up in the air. I'm still wondering if we're actually going to get a season. I really don't think we are. All right. We'll middle slant it here because this play is so broken. Go into Texas here then. And let me get a little closer so I can actually see the screen better. There it is. Nice, easy, quick hit to the tight end. And Gronk. Dude, look at Gronk just towering over that guy, man. Come on, Lamar. Yeah, Poro, if you leave it, if you want to join the league, if you comment on one of my videos, I will ask someone who's in charge of recruiting. I'll tell them about the comment, and then you'll probably get in touch with them on, like, Discord or Telegram, something like that, and they'll kind of talk to you about the process of how you go about joining Band of Brothers. If season is in any way delayed, canceled, or postponed, the bet is off. Yeah, because, I mean, what if it's like a 2-week late start or something like that? Like if only 2 games get canceled. I'm just going to pass it because I'm bored. Dude, I would totally... I mean, look, it's me putting my money where my mouth is, right? Like, for years, you've heard me complaining about Jameis Winston, saying that if we had a good quarterback, that we would be one of the best teams in the NFL. Well, leave it to, you know, to the Bucs to basically leave me with no excuse. Like, I can't complain that we don't have a quarterback. Like, we've got Tom Brady. Yeah, as much as I want to throw it, I'm just going to play smart here and try and get the win. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with a... Dude, I mean, put it this way. However long the season is, if the Bucks can't get to the Super Bowl, it's... Dude, if Winston... If... Oh, man, that would trigger me so hard, bro. Did the defense get a shutout on this one? It may have. I mean, so far for a rough draft of a defensive scheme here, at least for Arena, it's rocking along pretty well so far. Yeah, so the hype points you can't actually spend, DR. The hype points just go up, and like I think every 1,500 hype points that you get after you've maxed everything out, you're just going to get coins, basically. I think it's like 3,000 coins for every 1,500 hype points you get. All right, so this guy has an advantage over of +1 overall. Plus, I think he gets I think he was +1 overall, like, natively. Trying to get fancy, man. Oh, come on. I almost got baited into that one. I thought he was blitzing. That time he was blitzing. Yeah, honestly, man, I don't think this program was trash. I think it was easy. Like to do a breakdown of like how to go about grinding it, like took like 10 minutes. I like easy promos that don't require a lot of breakdown. Like I don't mind making a play breakdown or a promo breakdown video, but I feel like as players we shouldn't freaking need a promo breakdown video, right? Like I feel like we should just get promos that are easy to understand right out the gate. And I feel like the power play promo was pretty straightforward and easy. Oh, couldn't thread it in there. Was a little late. But we'll hope our defense keeps it going. Yeah, I mean, I actually don't always wear Bucks clothes. I usually joke and kind of call it my YouTube uniform, but oh man, it gets me mad to get that close. Seriously? There we go. What's up, Toxic? Welcome to the stream, my man. Easy middle slant, too. I mean, that play is just so broken against man coverage. Like, any drag route. It's not just that play. I think my offense is like a 78, and my defense is like a 76. Hey, well, thanks so much for the sub, thick boy. Let's go. I should probably set up my tight end. Ah, thank you, man. Yeah, I love this hat, dude. It's funny because I have a 9-year-old. What's up, King Eric? Welcome to the stream, man. I have a 9-year-old, and one of his friends looked at my hat and he goes, "What's that, a boombox?" And I'm like, at first I was like a little triggered because like it's a Nintendo controller, but then I was like, man, this kid's like 9. How does he even know what a boombox is? Like, at least his parents taught him a little bit of what life was like before everything was at our fingertips. Well, thank you for following at the beginning of this of 2019, man, and thanks for sticking with it with all the channel changes. Oh, let's see. Look at that fall forward, man. Look at that fall forward. That's why speed isn't everything. Like, I'd rather lose a couple of speed and get like big strength and trucking. There we go. I need a freaking tissue, man. I really need a tissue, and I just like won't go over and grab it because I'm streaming. But I think I'm going to after this set of drives because they're like right around the corner, right behind the green screen. All right, that's 22. With that, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go blow my nose. All right. Much better. Now I won't be sniffling on you guys during the stream. So that one's a win, I think. So far, the only guy who managed to beat us, and I think the only guy who put up 3 touchdowns against this scheme, was the guy who had like an 80-something overall and had 1,000 powers on top of me. I think he had like 2,400 power. So I'm pretty happy with how the scheme is doing so far. Not kind of seeing any situation that's burning, that's getting burned a lot. So this scheme may actually make it to video. Cover 4, so I got to throw it quickly. And of course, he does the diving because Lamar is doo-doo. Bro, like, why can't you catch it in stride? I just want you to catch it in stride once. There it is. Was that so hard? Well, TM, let's see. In order to answer that question, you have to ask yourself a very, very important question. Does EA like money? If the answer to that question is yes, I have a feeling somehow they'll figure out promos even if we do not have a season. I could be wrong, but I would think I'd be very surprised if EA doesn't find some way to make money off of this year, even if the NFL season is canceled. With all of the development time and everything else, let's let it bounce. Yeah, I mean, well, Adam, that's true to an extent. That's true to an extent, and that's why I revise my scheme as the game goes on, right? Like, yeah, I didn't get console this year, so it's just mobile for me. But come on. There we go. Exactly, Adam. Headquarters out. Let's put up a hurricane promo where you have to kick field goals in, 100-mile-an-hour wind. I have to say, those were actually some kind of fun live events during the hurricane promo. What was that? Was that for Hurricane Irma? Damn it, I couldn't make that guy miss. Oh, man. My own guy was there. That would have been an absolutely freaking sweet spin. I am not wearing it. I grabbed a different hat off the hat rack today, man. I am using West Coast. There we go. When will kickoff come out? I don't know. Let's see if we can make this a perfect 24 and lock up this win. Which we got it. And he already dropped the 2-point conversion. So no matter how that goes, we'll just spend a little stamina and keep it going. I figure if we play at least like 15 games and I'm seeing that the scheme is pretty consistently getting stops, at least at the level that it's at now, once I move up to like silver or a little bit higher, I think that the scheme will be ready to share with the public. Although I don't like how they did the scheme where it used to be really easy to show like what was in the scheme. And you're using vertical. Yeah, man, I don't trust passing right now. Like, by and large. Bro, come on, dude. He could have housed that. If you just would deliver a dot, Lamar. Or there, you just throw it directly to the defender, because why not? All right, 3rd and 10. We'll go PA slot crosses one more time because the play is cheesy and broken. I don't live in Florida. I grew up in Florida. I live in North Carolina. Let's go X follow. Oh, pick the wrong play. We'll make it work. What do I have here? I have a drag route to A. We'll just camp that. Nope, RB. I grew up in like Broward County though. Yeah, Ryan. Well, this is, I'm using the scheme that's going to make a video if it holds up for the rest of this stream. But this is, yeah, the thing that I don't like about like the scheme abilities, like the pass leading and the basically changing the route with Playmaker and West Coast, is they don't work with controllers right now. The only controller-friendly schemes right now are spread and no, I don't watch the NBA. Yeah, spread and Smash Mouth are the only ones that you can actually use the scheme with a controller. Like the scheme special ability. Randy Moss with a diving. Man, like that's the thing, dude. Like if it's beyond like 15 yards, like Lamar just never throws dots, man. Like never. It's so hard. Actually, Cold, I already have one, man. If you look through my channel, it should still be up. But I did a video on how to connect a controller last year. It's basically just pair the controller with Bluetooth, and then if you like Xbox buttons, you can use Xbox buttons. If you like PlayStation buttons, like you can use PlayStation buttons. Yeah, it's the same as last year. Let's see if we can get a little out route to Gronk here. Nope, we'll just take that easy one to McCoy. And we'll go halfback wham here. I've got the 79 gold Lamar. Yeah, I mean, a typical day of LVL is like no passes for me. Like, if I'm having to pass, something went wrong in league versus league. We'll let that bounce. I know, Alan, or Adam, I'm rusty, man. Well, dude, your Lamar must be special because everybody I know who has Lamar, like, complains that he does the same thing that he's doing for me. I think we've only lost that one game still. Look at that fall forward, man. Hoodie, so someone from the league will have to do it. I'm not in charge of recruiting. But if you comment on one of my videos, like one of the actual videos, not a stream. Dude, I was just smothered there. I was going to hit the slant, but let's see. I think we got the win. Three double sky with another pick, bro. Another win. Another stop for the scheme. But yeah, if you leave a message on one of my videos, next time I'm in Slack, I'll mention it to whoever's in charge of recruiting, and I'll tell them to reach out, to reply to your comment. Oh, hang on. I found someone. Caden, I will show you right after this match. I will show you right after this match, man. Yes, we do still use Slack. Yep. Still our same Slack that we've had for years. I'm good, Christian. How are you? Let's try a throw and hope Lamar doesn't go awful. There we go. Y should be open for a touchdown, maybe. Oh, come on. Get in there. Every league, yeah. We're different from a lot of leagues in a lot of ways. Come on, Lamar. He was open, bro. I mean, I guess to some extent you need RNG, because if not, like, if every time you make the right read, you get the right results. I guess there's some people who would literally never be stopped. Come on, Lamar. So you're saying your Lamar doesn't do this? I don't know if I buy it, man. I don't know if I buy it that the 83 Lamar doesn't regularly. There we go. Nice and easy. Middle slant's so overpowered, bro. It's such a broken play. Hey, what's up, Brody? Welcome to the stream, man. My first stream of the year that you made it, dude. All right, I'll return this one. I got more than getting a touchback, so I'm good with it. Let's go slot crosses just because it's a stupid easy way to make it down the field. If you don't have retarded wide receivers who... Actually, I can't blame it on the receiver. Like, he caught it. It's Lamar doing that, bro. So annoying. You're 83, Lamar. Yeah, I mean, I hear a lot of people who say, like, don't worry, Mike. Even if you upgrade him, he's still going to suck. I like it better than last year. I think I like that the promos are, like, simple. And you don't need to, like, go get a PhD in order to figure out how to spend your stamina efficiently. PA slaughter. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, man. I'd rather just run. I'd rather run. Lamar is just too inconsistent on anything other than, like, drag routes. Bro, I want to see the replay of that. I want to see the replay of that. 2 stops, man. Yeah, I mean, I like it to be simple. So far, man, I can't complain about how the scheme is working out. Like, it was only theory crafting until I actually had time to sit down and test it. You guys are witnessing the test live. And I don't know about you guys, but I think the scheme's performing pretty well. Son of a... Caden, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. Like, I'm in, like, muscle memory mode of, like, just keeping the games going. I promise I have not forgotten. I will show you how to switch to PlayStation buttons. Try and remind me, though. Like when it's the third drive, be like, Mike, don't be stupid. Show me how to use the PlayStation buttons. Honestly, I kind of want to get a Brady. Dude, I hope I see a whole lot of that in the real NFL this year. Just Gronk taking big chunks of yak. Should be a nice, easy fullback dive situation here. There we go. Yeah, I don't have time for sniping or anything this year. I'm basically just grinding what I can get from the promos. Auto-winning stamina. But, you know, I'm able to keep a halfway decent team. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep up with the Band of Brothers requirements to, like, stay in the competitive section of the league. I don't know, man. This Gronk's actually been pretty good since I got him. Trying to make it work. And I should just fall forward. There we go. Bro, everyone's giving Brady so much crap. I'm telling you, man. Brady still has it, dude. Oh! That looked very, very painful. What Madden Today event do I like the most? I would say the XP one. Reason being is, like, I only log in once or twice a day. And by doing the XP one a lot, I'm getting my level up, so I have more basically passive stamina. So that's kind of been where I've mostly been focusing my auto winning, is on the stamina event. Throw it!
What time do you want to...
I don't know. I'll shut it down in like 15 minutes.
Okay. 15 minutes, dude. What? 15 minutes.
What's up, Brent? Welcome. Thanks so much for the raid. What's up, Madden Mobile Plays? No, it's actually the 80 Gronk. It's just the 80 Gronk that I got for, like, getting the 44,000 hype points. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of ways you can go with it. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Please do not cut me off. There we go. We are in for 20. And Caden, I haven't forgotten about you. I'm going to show you how to do the PlayStation buttons, bro. And we get the yeah, we're going to spend some time and watch it, like watch a movie as a family. So all right, so here we go. Caden, what you're going to want to do to change your buttons is go into settings and then go into preferences. And from the preferences, you're going to go down here and it has pass icon style. Alternate is how you will use those buttons. Now, I don't want to play with them because I don't really know them. So since Shamar is hanging out here, Shamar, we're going to use some Xbox. We're going to use an Xbox controller with PlayStation buttons and get embarrassed by your team because I'm not going to be able to read who I'm throwing the freaking ball to. Well, thank you, Jackson. I also, yeah, that, I don't know about that second one, bro. So there we go. And now we have PlayStation buttons. Square, triangle, X, circle, which does not match up to my controller. So I'm going to have to go from memory. That one is Y. And there's Lamar. And I am not going to deal with this. Shamar, you get the dub, my man. Well, thank you, Brent. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I mean, Madden Mobile's, it's still good. I mean, I'm still playing it, not to the level that I used to. And I won't have like daily videos, but I'll have a couple of videos a week on Madden Mobile while there's stuff to do. So there we go. We're going to go back to default and we'll play maybe one more arena match. And then I'm going to go spend time with the family and shut this thing down. So from this stream, me and Adam got a bet. He doesn't think that the Bucks are going to make the playoffs. If the Bucks fail to make the playoff, I will be burning my CHF Bucks jersey. And if the Bucks do make the playoffs, Adam will be burning his systematic front Vikings jersey, which my wife won't be happy about if I lose that bet because she knows she'll know I'll probably just buy a new Bucks jersey. Yeah, this is Madden Mobile 21, man. It is. Cover 4, so hit Y early. Yeah, dude. You can get PlayStation or Xbox buttons on there. Oh, A is going to be open here. Dude, you and me both, Steven. I think I played one game of Overdrive this year just to like see if anything changed. And it didn't. So I'm not playing any more of it. I think we should just get back to pounding the ball, man. And not liking that. Dude, look at Leonard Fournette, man. This is like the third year in a row that like in the early, like the first month of the season, Leonard Fournette has been like the card of the running back that I'm using. And like every year, dude, he just falls forward, man. How am I using the remote? Paired it with a Bluetooth controller. Let's go middle slant. Yeah, it's any Bluetooth controller. You just pair the controller with your phone through your Bluetooth pairing. And yeah, and you can use it for the game. We're in for that first one. Yeah, dude, Fournette, like the early game Fournette cards are always just super beastie in Madden. I mean, hey, I'm with you, Colt. I'm good making the bet. I put it this way: like, if the Bucks don't win the Super Bowl, even if they make it to the Super Bowl and they lose, like that's a disappointment to me, and I think to a lot of Bucks fans. Like, I really.
You're putting a lot on 2 players.
No, it's more than 2 players. I mean, they picked up Brady, they picked up Gronk. Then they needed a running back situation, so they signed LaShawn McCoy. The big question mark, I think, is the Bucs secondary. Like that's the one thing that the Bucs will really have an issue with is the secondary needs to play up to the. Dude, you don't even think the Bucs are going to be above 500, Adam? Come on, dude. Come on. Yeah, Brandy said I'm putting a lot of pressure, but I'll tell you what, like every Bucks fan is putting a lot of pressure. Like when you go out and you buy this many top tier players on like a 1-year basis, it's basically like, all right, we're trying to buy a Super Bowl this year. Always falling forward, bro. Always. Fournette always falls forward. As long as they make the playoffs and I don't have to burn my jersey, I'm happy. I say that, but not really. They need to win the Super Bowl. It's been too long since we've had one. I could see 11-5. I mean, bro, that was to the drag route, dude. That was to the drag route. Come on. Garbage, Lamar. Yeah, dude. I mean, there's the Bucks have had so many pickups this offseason. They're absolutely trying to buy a Super Bowl. Whether it'll work or not is yet to be seen. But what I do know is that like Bruce Arians is notorious for having a really complicated playbook. And I'll be honest, like Brady's enough of a veteran that I don't think he'll struggle at all with the playbook. Like even though it's a different playbook from what he's used to running, I think he's like a good enough quarterback that he could learn any playbook, right? Bro, how did I save that, man? Adam, I know it hasn't worked in the past, but that doesn't mean that it won't work in the future. I don't know, Brendan. Like, part of me thinks like that this is the most weapons Tom Brady has ever had. Like the fact that they brought Gronk back, so he's got kind of somebody who he's comfortable with. I mean, Evans and Godwin, I don't know. We'll see. And with that one, I think I'm going to shut it down. We'll take a look over the performance of the scheme. But we only lost one game, and it was to a guy who had a massive overall advantage and like almost 1,000 power on me. And other than that, like, I think it got a stop on just about everybody. I mean, yeah, this was the one through the entire stream. This was the one guy who managed to put up 3 scores on me. And I mean, he's got the 85 Joe Montana. I mean, he's just got a stacked team. And that's the only person who scored 3 times on the scheme. So, as far as a first draft of a cover 3 zone scheme, I think this scheme is going to make it to a video. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, any questions before we shut this thing down on the scheme or anything else? I'll give y'all like 2 minutes before I shut this thing down to answer any final questions about it, and I'll pull the team up there because again, my team is pretty garbage. But yeah, but this Gronk, man, 80 overall. What's up, James? All right, well, I mean, I hope this scheme will pass as decent. I mean, I built it based exclusively on like looking at the plays that I thought would make it difficult. As far as offensive scheme, it really is based on your play style, Buddha. I like West Coast. My play style is run first, and then lots of little dump off passes, drag routes, out routes, in routes, crossing routes. And the West Coast playbook just has a lot of those compared to some other ones. Your faith in the scheme will last longer than the Bucks. You're about to post a bunch of 79 program players in the auction. Super cheap because you quit the game. All right. Well, I guess people get to sniping. But yeah, other than that, guys, thank you all for coming and hanging out. I'm going to try to get back to making this like a weekly thing as far as live streams go. But I love you guys. It's been fun.